Ralphie87, baby. BayAreaCompass, subscribe to the channel. So, look, man. Look, we're going to talk about Adam22, right? And see, up until this point, I had, lightweight, kind of respected what he brought to the table. But I'm going to keep it 100, right? So, when you commentate about hip-hop, bruh, you have to understand also that majority of the players in the game are black. Come on, you know what I'm saying? So at the same token, you got to kind of respect those elements. Just like if I was to do anything of a cultural value of some other culture, I would respect those elements, you know what I'm saying? And it's not saying this or that, it's just saying, you got to respect the elements at hand, right? So Adam was talking about supposedly his homeboy, but I wouldn't categorize that as that, right? So I'm from a different element, so messing with a transgender would be out of line just in my environment. But I don't care what a person does, right? But it is, and especially in the black culture, that shit be looked at a different way, you know what I'm saying? Where nowadays people are accepting, still in the black culture, it's still gonna be a little bit of taboo. And that's just the reality of, that type of environment, right? Now, when he talked to the dude, house phone, which is supposed to be his homeboy, basically didn't mean to put his information out there, right? And this is why I get on somebody like DC, because certain information is people personal business, and you don't ever have to really commentate on that. Keep it professional, right? Adam then goes to argue with the people when they clearly try to just correct him, saying like, yo, bruh, you could let bruh finish what he had to say. So the altercation didn't go that far, right? But through that, he was arguing. And see, he get on other people. See, this is, you can't be a full contradictory. And the reality, Adam, hopefully you hear this, the reality of it is you do that to African Americans all day. Draco, you just talk about Draco when you instigated Draco in YG. You know what I'm saying? You instigated that situation. And you don't want to be corrected, but you instigate a lot of stuff. And see, this is the whole thing. See, you don't ever got to worry about people, because God gives and God takes, right? And God don't have to take, but when you take from God after he gave you, then I'll be trying to stay away from them people, because your true colors get shown. That bruh is very selfish in what's the difference between him and any other exploitory person trying to exploit other people's flaws, right? And other people's mishaps and other people's decisions. But when it comes to him, he can't be corrected. So I'm just saying that shit is out of pocket. And then he go to tell his co-host that that's his podcast, which is fairly true. Yeah, bro, it's your podcast. But people add value to that too, especially like people like house phones. So why would you put all of your employees, because it's your shit, in jeopardy? If he really wanted to be a buster, he could sue you. He could really sue you for shit like that. I forget, defamation of character. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He could take you to court. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't get down like that. He was just trying to correct you on certain shit. Don't be putting my business out there like that, bruh. Regardless if it was that or something else. But what do y'all think? I think, we got platforms like BayAreaCompass. We got Thizzler out here. We got all these platforms. If we all come together, we can take out those elements of this. It's like I was saying on my last video, with DC Baby Draco, right? That sometimes I feel like the sauciness has been taken out of this shit, where it's got to be a little, you know what I'm saying? But people don't be on that type of time. But what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? What you think Should Adam continue to be the leader of the West Coast, the West Coast podcasting? You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs to step their game up. We all need to come together and take out these little corny elements of this shit. All right, man. Subscribe to the channel.
It is my podcast.
It's my podcast. I do what I want.
That is kind of the gist of it.
I just feel like he would have been more receptive to additional feedback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we get that you feel that way, but
I mean, I think
reality
everybody would have been a little bit more receptive if you just let me talk. That mean my feelings would have got out. I would have calmed down. I came to a calmer state, and then we could start talking.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel
Right.
like if I'm antagonizing you, like
you're
hold on,
ignoring
give me
the
my point
fact
out.
that he was saying things that were clearly not true.
And I'm not ignoring that for you. If you feel like it wasn't true, you should be okay.
Well,
cool.
I mean,
and
you
then
all
let's
know
just
what
No,
talk.
he knows that too now.
Yeah, and we had that conversation on camera, which is why you guys harping on this is quite unnecessary to me.
No, it's not because I didn't see what the
It's
fuck
just
he was doing
no,
on
because you're
camera.
drumming up a point that we already had settled. Because you feel like it's going to be better content. When I was trying to fucking correct the record and have this conversation about the fact that, of what actually happened. But then you're bringing up old shit that we already talked
Man,
about.
I know you ain't talking about better content, Kelpie man.